1,000 metres the journey. The starters on the ladder. It's a field of 4 only in the second. About to go. The red lights are flashing. They're set to break. Gates have opened. They're off. Pretentious Chant, the last of them away. Battlestorm ambled out there and is being heeled along by Pike in the early stages as Saracino fires straight to the lead for Noski and coming onto the course proper. Saracino's going to lead with his head on his chest over Beat the Devil, and back there third is the hot pot Battlestorm. He's starting to work through the bridle now, and then Pretentious Chant is going to trail him by the 600. So the field of 4 approaches the home corner, and first up it is fresh as a daisy. Saracino in the Gangemi livery leads around the bend for Noski, about a length and a half in front. Beat the Devil just coming around his heels and being trailed then by Battlestorm. Further back Pretentious Chant. They come to the 300 metre mark, and Saracino nursed in front, led by a length and a half. On Beat the Devil now Battlestorm, and down the outside Pretentious Chant put their runs in. They've got to Saracino. Battlestorm went straight past him. Pretentious Chant runs to second. Now Pike draws the whip on Battlestorm. He's going to be much too good, the long odds on favourite, and Battlestorm comes away to make it a high 5. Beat Pretentious Chant, Beat the Devil, and Saracino, the last of the quartet home. Win only divvy, Battlestorm, $1.10. Livened up by Pike in the last 200 there. Hasn't dominated the race. Hasn't really put them away. He had to put a couple around his backside there. Put the shillelagh on Battlestorm, but eventually he did what he had to do. Beats Pretentious Chant, Andrew Castle, and waiting on third Beat the Devil from Saracino, who got tired particularly in the last 150. It's 5-4-6-2, 2 lengths, a length and a half in 59.30, and he remains at this stage undefeated. Battlestorm for Peters Investments. By Statue of Liberty out of Saratoga Miss, it's 5 for 5. He hails out of the Durant yard, and it's an early double for William Pike. Second home is Pretentious Chant by War Chant from Pretentious, Gavin Foster, Andrew Castle. Beat the Devil first up by Oratorio from Lola Brigida, Simon Miller and Sean McGruddy. Well, he ambled out of the gates from that inside draw. He took a little bit of time to find his balance and his rhythm, and then got going after about 400 or 500 there. Pike put the shillelagh on him halfway down the running and really got his mind ticking over on the job, and eventually has got the job done well enough to beat Pretentious Chant, which was the roughie of the field. The next of the day will be the Tab Touch Better Your Bet handicap at 158. No changes there. A field of 11. Let's get out to Brittany Taylor. 34-1-1 on the ground today. Certainly got home pretty well, didn't he, there to take out the second. And you're over there now at the moment with W. Pike, who's got 2 on the board early.
He does, Darren. 2 from 2 so far on what looks to be a good day. Pikey Battlestorm here remains undefeated. All career starts have been over the 1,000 metres. Bob said that maybe next prep will see him step out. Is this his trip, or will we see even more of him over further?
No, I think he'll be better over further. He's coming through his grades and doing it well, so I think right now he doesn't care what distance, but I don't think it's his pet journey, the 1,000 metres.
Today, the small field suited meant that you weren't going to have to go too far back and get around too many?
Yeah, it's a catch-22, these small fields. It's good because there's not many to beat, but at the same time there's a lot of tactics get played, and can be tricky run races, but luckily that wasn't the case today.
We've had a lot of rain. How's this track?
Pretty good, actually. Back on the inside here, it's nice.
All right, well, hopefully it continues to be a happy hunting ground for you for the rest of the day. Well done.
Thank you.
Could be a big day for Bob Peters today, and Sandra, of course, and Battlestorm remains unbeaten, Bob.
Yes, it's nice to see. I don't think we'd be going for another 1,000-metre race, though, because he's looking for further, I think.
So do you have a crack at a longer trip this preparation?
Yeah, there's a 1,200 in 2 weeks.
And then do you send him out for a spell and get him ready for hopefully another really big campaign and maybe a big race in the summer?
Oh, we'll worry about that later. We'll see what happens.
How do you assess him at the moment, Bob?
He's a nice horse who's just coming through the grades, and he has to now step up and take on some bit harder opposition, doesn't he, in the future?
Do you think he's up to that?
Well, the way he's winning, I think he is, because, as I said, I don't think the distance really suits him, and we'll just know a little bit more when we put him up a little bit further.
You've had your problems with him and you've been patient with him, soundness-wise. How's he travelled this campaign?
Oh, he's been good this campaign, but he had a long time off after he fell over the start when he won a while back, and it took a long time to get him back, but he's good now.
Exciting times, Bob.
Thank you.